Mikey, you wanted to talk to your father. What do you want to say to your dad?
That he should stop the way he is.
In what way? Stop what about the way
he's sick. He went and did it.
He's what, huh?
He went and did it to my mother.
And it's not right for somebody to do that, right? Do you really want to talk to him? You want me to talk to him? No? Okay. Would you bring Michael out? Michael, what the heck is going on here? Well, let's hear what he says. Look at these children. What is going on?
They're going through our struggles.
You told us the reason you cheated was that the marriage was miserable. If you're going to stay, you stay in it and you work on it. If you're going to leave, you leave it, and in a decent amount of time, you find somebody else. I mean, what's going on now, if you're still miserable, and you must be because you're fighting all the time, you'll just have another affair, and this will break the kids up more.
First of all, I would never have another affair. Okay?
No, that's possible. Okay.
You know, you make a mistake. You know, I mean, I've been married a long time, and I've been faithful all that time. This was the first time for me.
Mikey is so upset. Mikey, turn to him. What has this done to the children, Joseph?
It affects them a little bit, but girls don't talk to their dads. You know, there's certain
So
things
you think it just affects them a little bit? Mindy, what the heck is going on here?
There was no love there. He never showed it to me.
He never showed you any love.
And I wanted to prove it to him that there is somebody out there that will.
How many? I have a problem with a strange man in your bed while young children.
Well, that was then, this is now.
What?
That was then, this is now. I'm going on with my life, and she needs to go on with her life and stay out of mine.
It's not that easy, Mom.
Oh, you hate me?
It's not easy. You don't understand.
I don't understand.
It affected me.
Go on with your life. You're getting married, little girl.
I'm not getting married.
Right, get out of the house and on your own.
What about making a child keep a secret like that?
She didn't have to take and keep a secret.
What?
She didn't have to keep a secet.
You told her to keep it a secret.
Well, then she needs to go on with her life. She needs to go out of her dad's house and do whatever she's got to do.
I am getting on with my life.
No, you're not.
You want
to, if you could, you'd be married to your daddy.
No.
Yes, you would.
I'm sorry, I'm Daddy's girl.
But that's
Somewhat
beside
of a
the
little girl.
point. This is completely beside the point. This is not the point. Let's go back to that first affair. What were you doing in bed with the door unlocked? Now there's 4 children. Then they started these terrible fights, right?
Yeah.
Your father claimed he'd stopped seeing the woman, but in fact he didn't.
He didn't stop seeing her, no.
Okay, he was sneaking around behind Mother's back, carrying on the affair. Then one weekend, everything fell apart. What happened?
My dad, he had left my mom, and my mom had said she was going to go on, my dad said, go on to your sister's house and get away for a little bit. And so my mom had went to her sister's house, and my dad had moved this lady into our home when my mom was gone.
The thing that bothers you, are you married?
Yeah, I just got
married. How
married.
old are you?
24.
And you've gotten married. What has this done to your life?
Well, I don't trust my husband. I mean, he's a good guy to me. He's great to me. But I don't trust him for the fact is I thought my dad and my mom had a perfect marriage. And I don't trust that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I can't trust my husband because I thought my dad was good to my mom.
Okay.
He said that he never he never loved my mom. He stayed together with her because of us kids. But how do you make love to somebody you don't love?
Your father always told you wonderful things about your mother, and suddenly your mother is a pig. He never loved her. He had no interest in her, and she cheated on him, none of which is true. So when you see a man doing that, you expect your husband to do that to you.
Yeah.
Okay, let us see Lynn's father, Guy, and his new wife, and his wife, Bonnie. Guy, your daughter has told us that the affair has torn her apart because of her relationship with her husband. Why would you call your wife, quote, a pig?
I never called her a pig. You already have.
3 years ago, Janice's husband, Paul, began having an affair. After 2.5 years of this cheating, Janice learned that her husband was cheating with her friend, Jennifer. Paul and Janice are now divorced, but Ashley, the daughter, feels like her dad has divorced her too. He's not there and he doesn't pay any attention to her anymore. Janice and Paul were married for 19 years. You got married to him when you were 16 years old.
Right.
Janice,
16.
you say you had suspected that he'd been cheating for quite a while.
It wasn't the first time. That was the second time, actually, that I found out. And
what's this doing to you?
thank you.
It hurts me because he was a good dad for like up until just 2 years before they got divorced. I mean, he took me places and he spent time with me, and then I don't know what happened.
Another woman came into his life.
Well, yeah, and he changed a lot.
What do you want to have happen?
Well, I want him to interact more with me because...
And to know that he's your father.
Yeah, because I still love him. He's my dad, you know.
Mom, let's get back to when she was 4. You got a letter from a woman telling you?
5 letters.
You got 5 letters from a
Yes.
woman telling you she's having an affair with your husband.
And she was a chambermaid at the motel where he was staying.
3 years ago, he was traveling to different towns. Someone would call the house, ask for Guido, and hang up.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. When you accused him, the 5 letters, the name Guido, he said what?
In the beginning, he wasn't home, so I couldn't really...
Oh,
Dr.
boy.
Gilda?
This all
She
proves...
is claiming that Allison is using the children in a way without making her own determination as to what should be done.
Oh, there's no question about it. What we're seeing here on all of these families is that when there is an affair, it is a family affair. It's not just between 2 people. That's number 1. And I have a real problem with this mother over here. Do you call yourself a role model for your daughters? You have a 15-year-old, you have a 21-year-old, and she was backstage crying to me. She told me that she has not been hugged by her mother. Do you know what? Babies die from not having hugging by their mother. Do you think you could just reach out a little bit and touch this young woman?
Did.
No, you did not. You didn't do it while she was growing up. You didn't do it while she was growing up. You didn't do it today. And this woman, look at these two. Look at these 2 girls.
Hug each other, sister.
I have hugged her. I have hugged her. I really have. I have hugged these girls.
What really gets me is that
I have
have got to be the parents for this woman.
No, they don't. No, they don't. She's not my parent, and I have hugged her.
Oh, yes, she is. You know what?
She is, and I
She has
have
to
helped
act like
her.
the parent in the family.
she doesn't.
You said before that you want her out of your life, that she ought to be married to your husband. Are you kidding? What kind of a triangle are you creating?
I'm not trying to create
One
a
word.
triangle.
This is major envy between mother and daughter.
I still love them.
I'm here for purposes of healing. And I am very worried about you. She's supposed to get married this weekend.
Yeah.
And I advised her.
I just want to say that, throughout everything that has happened, I've been there with my mother.